Hi guys, it's Malia with Woman Powered Homestead. I wanted to do a unboxing with you of the seeds I have received in the last week. I have gone a little seed crazy, but I am excited for this new spring year, growing year. We just got like 6 inches of snow last night, so we are a little far from spring. Sounds like we're going to get another 5 to 10 inches tonight too, into by Wednesday, it sounds like. So pray for us because I was so excited for spring and I went a little crazy with seeds. All right, so first one I had ordered from was Am I Gardener? Probably backwards for you because I'm on my cell phone. And we got, make sure that I got them all in. First one is going to be asparagus. We had gotten some asparagus crowns and they got dug up by the wild turkeys. So I'm going to try from seed now that we have our fencing up. So we'll hopefully be able to get some this year. The second one is the dragon tongue bean. I have been eyeing that one forever. I'm so excited for that one. It is, I believe, more bush bean. Yeah, it's a bush bean, but it's got the purple striping on it, and it's one that I've been excited about since I had seen it. Try and get my camera better. The third one is purple broccoli. I just thought it would be fun. I've got 3 or 4 different green kinds, and this will be my first year doing the purple. Also got Romanesco broccoli, which is super exciting because it's got the Fibonacci circles, I think is what they're called, where it's just the endless spiral. It is really cool. I also found cucamelon, the Mexican sour gherkins on Am I Gardener. Yeah, for 99 cents, I will give them a try and see what happens. I did not organize these. Okay, we also got tree lettuce. Can't remember what they're called. I've seen them on Baker Creek as well, but it's, yeah, where they grow up on a stalk and you just harvest from the bottom as it grows. It's pretty cool. Purple aura. I am a big salad eater, and I think that's gorgeous and adds a little bit of a kick to it. It's not spicy, but it's different. So, we also got green purslane. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm not entirely sure. This is something my brother encouraged me to get, was salsify. This is the Mammoth Sandwich Island salsify. So, because the roots are edible as well as the greens. Got some peppers, Jimmy Nardello, sweet peppers. We are not big hot pepper. We do some hot peppers like jalapenos. I love jalapenos in my salsa, and we'll make homemade salsa this year. My son is on a kick to see how hot he can eat. So far, it's only been jalapeno. He's only 12. So, hi, Loki. Little cameo by our kitty Loki. I put some chapstick on, and he loves the smell of that. Okay, back off, hon. There we go. He is our second youngest kitten. The youngest kitten should be by pretty soon. We got the blue shelling snap peas, or blue shelling peas. I'm so excited for this. This is different. This is something I haven't tried before. This is Elisa Craig. I'm mispronouncing that. Onion. Long day onion here. I was hoping to get it about 2 weeks ago when I sowed the other onions. That's okay. We'll have some later, I'm sure. Got red leaf amaranth. Their flowers are gorgeous as well, but their leaves are really good in salads. This is something I'm going to try. It looks like we may not have a long enough growing season for it, but I want to try it to see what happens. This is the broomcorn sorghum. Their seeds are good, and then you can use their these parts to make your own brooms. So I wanted to give that a try and find out if that would work for me. Then we also have Rosa Bianca eggplant. Apparently it grows really good in our area. When I went to a seed swap in January, I met a grower who grows this and said it's better tasting, and actually it's not bitter, and it grows really well in our region. So I want to give that a try. My mom used to do eggplants, but they always wound up being too bitter, and I hated them. I don't want to say I hated them, but I hated them. So I want to give that one a try and see if it is better or if I just don't like eggplants, which could be. This is going to be a first for my growing season. See if it will work. Is the Moon and Stars watermelon. I need to plant these like soon, so hopefully that they will mature by the time the growing season is over. And then I also got some bachelor's buttons because I hear these being talked about all the time and they're pretty, so we'll see how those go. So that is the seed haul from M.I. Gardener. Get those out of the way. The second one I had gotten is from Uprising Seeds. This is in the Pacific Northwest, so more local to us, more, maybe not necessarily the same growing season because of longer growing season than what I have, because we are a little bit more north. So, okay. So they grouped them by what I got. So the first one is Tanya's Pink Potted Bean. So Jess from Roots and Refuge had grown this last year and really loved it. So if she wants more, uprisingseeds.com, I believe is what it is. Uprisingorganics.com. It's right here. You know, pretty plain, but it does give you the growing directions or sowing directions on here, and it's full. It is like 3/4 of the packet, so that's pretty cool. Oh, maybe they didn't. They just grew 1 and 2. Okay, so the second one I got was the Calypso Dry Bean. It's very pretty black and white, and I'm so excited to find out how those taste and how those do. Should be fine. Growing beans here, plenty of growing season. So then my cabbages I got is Bilderkraut. Yeah, Bilderkraut, which is a more conical cabbage, and it's apparently better for sauerkrauts and such like that. And then the other one I got is one that I had seen recommended by Charles Dowding in his book about winter sowing, and that is January King cabbage. So it is a later growing, or better growing for the autumn and winter months in the cold. So I want to try and do a winter garden as well. And then the next one, of course, is Baker Creek. I did pre-open this package because I wanted to see what the free seeds we had gotten were. So, yeah. I was excited about that. All right, so the first one was cinnamon basil. I see this in our local seed or farm shop all the time, and it's one of those where I keep going, yes, I want it, no, I don't. Yes, I want it, no, I don't. So I got some, so I don't have to do that anymore. And then this one with the Spring Planting Festival information on it is the Black Vernissage tomato. I don't do good with more Italian words, or, you know. I learned German. My grandparents were German. So German and Dutch, the ones with the harder consonants, I can do. So I'm trying to soften, you know, like learn Spanish and Italian on what is it, Duolingo, but it doesn't recognize my voice half the time when I'm trying to pronounce these things. So it is what it is. So the ones that I had ordered, which I'm excited about, Groninger Brussels sprouts. I want to try Brussels sprouts this year. I found out that I absolutely loved them when I made a Brussels sprout dish for Thanksgiving, and I thought I hated them because my grandparents would boil them to death. Just boiled Brussels sprouts don't taste good, but roasted Brussels sprouts are amazing. Okay, next one is tomato Napa Chardonnay. Yeah. I don't do very many cherry tomatoes, and I want to get more cherry tomatoes so I can have some on salads and what have you. So I thought that was an awesome one. Barry's Crazy Cherry, thanks to, I think it was Jess saying that she liked those. So I've got to give those a try. Brad's Atomic Grape, another one that Jess from Roots and Refuge had recommended, saying that her daughter had loved them. And I am a bean person. I love the ideas of beans and pole beans and snap beans and dried beans and peas. I'm just a vegetable person. So next one I got is the Black Coat Runner Bean. This one, just looking at the differences in shades in the beans, like from fresh to dry, is amazing. I love it. It looks good, and the flowers are very pretty. I also got Dragon's Egg Cucumber, because those look amazing. White cucumbers, and they're small, so I thought that they were smaller, so I thought they would be fun to have this year. Then the Arroz con Pollo pepper, another one from Jess, because like I said, we like sweet pepper. This one does have a little bit of a kick according to her, and Wholesome Roots. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name right now. I don't know these people personally. I just watch their YouTubes all the time. So the Wholesome Roots also recommended that. Then we also got, let me do this one, Aurora Mixed Orach, another fabulous salad green. Purple, green, red. I like all the colors. And then this one, which apparently does do well in colder climates, the quinoa, Brightest Brilliant Quinoa. Very beautiful flowers, as well as being able to harvest the seeds. We are trying to eat more healthy, more homegrown items. My husband has been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and so it is really requiring a overhaul on our eating habits. And he doesn't quite understand that yet, and it's really hard for him. So what we're doing is, you know, I had originally dug up a 15 by about 30 foot section for my garden. And when he got diagnosed, I'm like, okay, we're going to expand it so we can do more, because I want to be able to not have to spend $50 at a time for vegetables at the grocery store. So we expanded it to another like 30 by 30 area. And I may even expand upon that this year, depending. I think I might want to put like my zucchinis and squash outside of the main garden area. I did do some garden drawing plans. I have listed out the types that I want, but it's ever expanding. So yeah. Oh, also, I wanted to show you the ones that I found at our local farm store. We are, like I said, in North Idaho. So this is owned by the Skagit Farmers, but it's the country store, Farm, Pet, and Home. They already have their seeds display up, and I couldn't help but grab some. So I have this sorted in no particular order, but I want a particular order. So they did have, even though it's not organic, the black nebula carrots. They are on my list from Baker Creek, but I saw these and couldn't say no. But the good thing is with the Edhume, no GMOs. So even though they're not labeled as organic, no GMOs, awesome. And it's Edhume seeds there. Another one from Edhume Seeds I absolutely love that I wanted, that I've been using, is the Rainbow Chard. So it's the mix of all the colors, the rhubarb red, the pink, the yellow, the orange, white. I love chard. It is, especially when you fry it, you know, my husband says it tastes like spinach and he doesn't like spinach, but I don't care. I love it. So then I also was able to find purple coneflower, aka echinacea. So I did find that, and this brand is Livingston Seeds, which I hadn't heard of before. I know I Googled it, but I can't tell you the specifics right now because my cup of coffee is sitting here waiting for me, and I am tired today. We shoveled snow pretty early, and it's still coming down, and I'm gonna have to do it again. All right, so then I got some companion planting, if you will. Now, companion planting and pretty flowers. So the companion planting I have found is the Alaska nasturtiums. So it is the mix of orange, red, and yellow nasturtiums. In my basket had been the dwarf nasturtiums. Hi, love. You are so pretty. Whoop. And there he goes. Had been dwarf nasturtiums as well, but I decided to hold off on those for now. Try and spread out the seed buying over a longer period of time, because in 1 week, getting all these seeds, my husband says I'm crazy. All right, so the next one, oh, I guess that's really all that I got for companion planting. The next ones I had gotten are sweet pea royal family mix. They're very, I don't know, they're pretty and I want to try them, and they are climbing, so I'm thinking of doing them along the fence line for our yard. I might put them by my garden as well. Now these ones are perennials, so I am not entirely sure where I'm going to put these yet. I have 5 acres to play with right now. Okay, we'll say 1.5 because most of the 5 acres is fenced off, so we can get our goats this year once we get our shelters built and stuff accumulated. So next one is the Hollyhocks Charters Double Mix. I've seen people around here that have had hollyhocks, and they are just gorgeous. And what can I say? I fell in love. Then there's also a dwarf hollyhock, majorette mix, and the hollyhock nigra, which I thought was amazing and beautiful. And I'm like, okay, well, the black, even though it's not double like this, would look good amongst them. Yeah. So that is my seed haul for the last week, and I am so excited for this year. Like I said, I've already got my onions sowed and under lights right now. They are just starting to pop up. It's taking about 10 days for them to come up. So far, I've got the white Lisbon bunching onions because I love green onions. Walla Wallas. I have Granex, which have not come up yet. These were just a generic hybrid I bought from Walmart many years ago, and they have not germinated. I've also got American Flag Leeks and White Sweet Spanish. In the White Sweet Spanish, Walla Walla, Lisbon Bunching, and the Leeks have all come up so far. And then I've also started some herbs. I've started, where's my list when I want it? Thyme, oregano, celery, lovage, which is a celery, lovage? I don't know how to pronounce it. It is a celery-like herb. It grows really tall, and it is perennial, so it comes back year after year. So depending upon what my husband likes, whether he likes the celery or the lovage better. Okay, let's give this a go again. It said it couldn't record audio because another app had been using my mic. So herbs, yeah. Thyme, Greek oregano, lovage, celery. I started some lavender from seed to see if it was viable, and I've had 1 plant out of 6 cells come up, so we'll see. It's still pretty early. It's like a week or so, been about a week. There's more. I know there's more, but my brain is not remembering. I don't think I've started any basil yet because that one will pop up and grow like crazy, so we're fine there. So that's what I've got started this week, or 10 days ago. And then next week is when I'm going to be sowing my broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, the brassicas, cauliflower, and maybe even, oh, and peppers, because peppers do take a while. So I am going to start sowing those next week. I have a little cage around my seed starting area because my kitties like to, come check out what's going, sample the goods, and I don't have somewhere that they can't get to get to them, except for the garage, and the garage is cold. The garage is in its 20s. This week we had negatives, like yesterday was -6 when I went outside. So it's not going to go in the garage. Nah. Maybe when we get our shop built, if we can insulate the garage, maybe then. But right now, no. So that's what I've got. I do have a lot of seeds. I have got 3 shoebox sized totes full of seeds right now. So if you guys are interested in seeing those, I would be more than willing to go through those with you. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Hit like and subscribe if you like this. Share this with your friends. I am new to YouTube, so it is kind of hard for me to focus on the camera and not look at myself. It's hard. So if you have any questions, leave me a note, send me a message. I am on Facebook as Remington Rex Rabbits, and just let me know. All right. Well, we'll see you next time with hopefully some good weather outside. Have a good one.